Hi, my name is Justin Schuch. I'm the Assistant Director of Residence Life for Leadership Development here at Western Illinois University. I work in the University Housing and Dining Department, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the leadership organizations and opportunities that Residence Life and University and Housing Dining Services has. Some you may have heard of as you've been living in the halls before here. One of the bigger organizations that encompasses all of our halls, which is in each of our complexes, I should say, is called Hall Government. And that is an opportunity for students to really have a great base level student leadership experience in our residence halls. Hall Government works to really promote the voice of the residents in the halls, as well as advocate with different types of programming, pull together the student experience, and really bring to life that complex personality. We also have an organization called Inter-Hall Council, which encompasses all of the hall governments that I just spoke about. IHC is the student resident voice on campus. So all of our students who live on campus, IHC, Inter-Hall Council is an opportunity for students to bring concerns, to advocate for what that student experience and make living on campus the best that it can possibly be. IHC also works to develop some large-scale programming for our students that live on campus. And IHC is known for really partnering with a lot of other organizations across campus to put on some great events and new opportunities for students. Another organization within Residence Life and UHDS is the National Residence Hall Honorary, or NRHH. NRHH is comprised of the top 1% of student leaders on campus, which you'll be able to apply to get into. All of our students who live on campus can apply to be in the organization. It's an application and interview process, and any given time, only 1% of our on-campus population can be in the organization. So it is a prestigious organization that really values philanthropy, leadership development, and service type organizations. So the group really works to raise funds for different things. Every year they do Dodgeball for Diabetes, raising funds for the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation, and now the group is really working to develop some new types of activities and philanthropies for students to experience. Another organization that we have here in Residence Life and University Housing and Dining Services, while it's not one that I directly work with, is called Resident Assistant Council, which is RAC. And as RAs, RAC really works to do a number of things. The first and foremost is to pull together our resident assistants on campus and develop that experience, what it's like to be an RA. RAC is the voice for our resident assistants, so if there's concerns or things within the position or buildings from the RA's point of view, Resident Assistant Council is that place we have students come to. So now that I've talked about all of the organizations that we have within Residence Life and University Housing and Dining Services, I want to bring to life why it's important that you know that in your resident assistant position. All of these organizations provide opportunities for our students, our residents, to get involved on campus, to be connected in somewhere in the university. All of these organizations really work to develop that on-campus living experience, and we have a really great progression of leadership opportunities for our students to start out in hall government, have a great experience, and move up and maybe become a part of Inter-Hall Council, or become an RA like you and join Resident Assistant Council, and then maybe one day apply for the National Residence Hall Honorary and be recognized in that manner. So it's really important that you have a great grasp of what these organizations do, because ultimately they're working to do the same thing that you're doing, to build community, to make that experience the best it can possibly be for your residents.